Medicare can be confusing. That is why when I work with my clients, I use a very elaborate 6-step process. The first step is, do you need Medicare? Every day, people come into my office thinking that they have to enroll in Medicare when they turn 65. This is a myth. Not everybody has to. So the first step when working with clients is trying to decide whether or not you actually need to apply for Part A or Part B. Here's what it comes down to. If you are working for an employer or your spouse is currently working and you are on that employer's insurance and there is more than 20 employees, you don't have to do anything at all. You don't have to check a box. You don't have to sign in. You don't have to do anything at all. However, if you are working or covered by a plan with a working spouse, or you're working with more than 20 employees, if you are not contributing to an HSA, you might as well go ahead and get Part A. It's a zero cost. You've been paying for it. It may help you out if you go to the hospital. However, if you are working for an employer, you want to continue on your work insurance, and you are contributing to an HSA, you can't do anything at all. One thing to remember also is if you defer your Part B because you're working, or you defer your Part A, when you do apply, your Part A will be backdated 6 months. So if you decide not to apply for Part A and or Part B because you are on a plan with your working spouse with more than 20 employees and you're contributing to an HSA, you will want to stop contributing to that HSA 6 months before you apply for your Part A and Part B, because your Part A will always be backdated to your birthday or 6 months, whichever is greater. Also, if you are covered by an affordable health care plan, or you're with an employer with under 20 employees, if you have COBRA, if you have a retirement plan and you're not working, then yes, you need to apply for Part A and Part B, or you will be penalized, right? A lot of people think, oh, I have COBRA. I can have that for a year, 18 months. That's fantastic. However, if you're retired and you have COBRA, COBRA will be your secondary, so you need to apply for Part A and or Part B. So basically, anyone other than somebody working on a plan with more than 20 employees will have to apply for A and B, so you're not penalized. And you'll also want to make sure that if you're contributing to an HSA, that you stop that HSA at least 6 months before you go on Part A. The next step is how to apply for Medicare, and we'll address that on our next video.